Okay, go for it.
Okay. So, I've been working with a teacher that loves the memory section of our College 1000 class, so that's what I'm going to do. So, we're going to do something real quick, okay? So everybody get out a piece of paper. You can't write yet. I'm going to show you a group of numbers, and you're going to memorize it as fast as you can, okay? Everybody ready? You can't write anything. Not right now. Come on, man. Okay.
What?
You're going to memorize what you see on this slide. Okay. So now, starting with 99, count down in reverse order by 3 until you're done. And then put your hand up when you're done.
Can I do it out loud?
Sure.
Okay.
Go for it.
That messes with your head.
Okay, we're going to jump to the next thing. So now write down the numbers that you saw earlier. Did anybody notice what those numbers were?
Yes, I did.
Pi, right?
Hi.
It's 5.
So how many can you guys remember? Who could remember 5? 7, 10, 12, 11. You got 11?
Yeah.
Impressive. Okay.
Did you know
So-
pi before this though?
So what we're going to do, so the number again, like I said, is pi. And I'm going to show you a way that we can have this memorized. Everybody will have this within the next few minutes, okay? You will have it. Okay?
I got it.
So what we're going to use is we're going to use a memory device that's relating something to a story, okay? And so by the end of this, you'll all have the story down and you'll know pi. So we're going to imagine 3. There's 3 people sitting at a table, okay? It's shaped like a dot. So you have the 3 points, sorry. So 3 people sitting at a table, okay? So 3 point. One of them is 14, one of them is 15, and one of them is 92. Okay? So, there's 3 people sitting at a table. Their ages are 14, 15, and 92. The 15-year-old is bragging because he's taking driving classes, and he gets to drive 65 miles an hour on the freeway. Okay? So there's 3 people sitting at a table. One is 14, one is 15, one is 92. The 15-year-old is bragging because he gets to drive 65 miles an hour on the freeway. Okay? The youngest teenager brags, I can drink 3 sodas. The next one says, that's nothing, I can drink 5 cans. And the 92-year-old boasts that he can take the 3 and the 5 and he can drink 8. Okay? So, there's 3 people sitting at a table. Their ages are 14, 15, and 92. The 15-year-old brags because he can drive 65 miles an hour on the freeway. The youngest brags that he can drink 3 cans of soda. The other's 5. And 92-year-old is 8. So feeling ashamed, I changed this a little bit. So feeling ashamed, they decide to change the subject, and they go and they turn on a sports game. The score is 97 to 93, with 2 minutes and 38 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Okay? So, there's 3 people sitting at a table. Their ages are 14, 15, and 92. The 15-year-old brags because he can drive 65 miles an hour on the freeway. The younger brags that he can drink 3, 5, and then 8 sodas. Okay? So they change the subject, turn on a sports game. The score is 97 to 93. So this, if
Right there.
so, 97 to 93 with 2 minutes and 38 seconds left. And you could also say it's a 4-point game. If that helps.
What does that mean?
That
That makes
4-point game, it helps
4
this right here. So you have 4 points, you have 4 in between this. Okay, so 2 minutes and 38 seconds left. It's a 4-point game. Okay, in the 4th quarter. Okay, so let's try this one more time. Write down the number.
Oh my gosh.
Got it.
Okay.
I can tell you.
Okay.
Right now.
Okay. How much time do I have left, Aaron?
3 minutes.
3 minutes. That took maybe 4 minutes. And you guys memorized pi to the 16th digit. Okay. So you can use. There are tons of different memory tools so that you can more easily. I know English. More easily memorize information. There's songs. Those work really well for me. There's these stories. There's all sorts of different things, and you guys should have learned a few of them. If you have any questions on any more, feel free to come to me. I've got all sorts of them because we focus so heavily on this at the end of the semester in my class. Okay. So does anybody else have a memory tool that they've used that they've liked, that has worked for them?
Story is usually what I do.
Story.
Matching it with something you remember.
Perfect. Why does that work for you? Or why do you think that works for you?
Well, when I'm studying and I keep like forgetting something, you know, like when you quiz yourself, and I keep forgetting something, I tend to look around me and see like what would go with it. And if I remember what it goes with, then I remember what it is.
Awesome. So studies show, how many people while we were telling the story was visualizing the story? Right? So memory works in a lot of different ways. When you can connect something visually to something, whether you're imagining it or not, it sticks better because you have that association. Okay? There's lots of other things. I mean, they've done studies where the stuff that you learn in a specific classroom, when you go into that classroom and you sit down to do that material, you remember the things easier. So like for tests, when you have tests in classrooms and different things like that, that's one of the things that they're trying to push to get rid of the testing center, which I think is a joke, but I can understand the research behind it. Okay. Any other memory tool that people have used that they want to share?
I will usually try and rhyme. Like if I have to memorize words or something, I'll rhyme something with each word. Kind of
Make a
tricks.
rap out of it.
I have made a couple songs before, but they're just dumb and I've never sung them.
Here's a beatboxer right here.
There we go. Okay, so like I said, if you ever have any questions on other memory tools, if this one doesn't work for you, let me know and we can find some other ones that you could try.
The other one would just be breaking it up. Like once you,
Insurance.
and that's kind of the nice thing on that one is because you actually broke it up in the smaller segments, you mean like, oh, 3.11 blah 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 blah. Like it's you get one thing done and then you move to the other, and you're just like, oh, I remember the second one was blah, blah, blah.
I think with me, it's more of a rhythm too, like how I memorize it is in the rhythm of how I'm doing it.
I would just take
It's
a
like
picture of it
three.
with my phone, and then I just go look at the picture on my phone. My phone remembers it.
Okay.
So that's 10 minutes right there. Went fast. Let's talk about some feedback for Rob. Let's just do an open feedback. What did you observe? What did you like?
One thing, I don't wear hats when you do a presentation. I tried to make it so it's out of my face as possible, but
They also say not to chew gum, and I like to
public
chew gum.
speaking
So.
101. Chew gum, I think, is a joke too. But,
Feedback, thoughts, questions?
I always like slides. I think slides are awesome. I mean, that would have changed things dramatically if the story wasn't in front of me, or you were just like talking over there. I'd be like, oh, I'm zoning out Rob now. It's like, oh, I can
yeah, I
see
zone
something.
myself out sometimes. Yeah. It's a visual.
Any others?
So, kind of modeling it after what we just learned, for you, what was the objective of this presentation?
My objective was to show that memory it's a training tool. It's something that everybody can do, and it's just knowing what works for you.
I feel like you accomplished that goal.
Yeah, I felt like something that nobody would ever really memorize or think that they could memorize. We got down to 16 digits.
Knowing what you know now, I don't know when you actually put that together, but would you have changed it knowing kind of us in a better setting?
The only thing I think I would change is maybe put like little JPEGs or like GIFs, something to automatically help that association to show that the visualization, so you're seeing 3 people, but in half 3 people, when it's 15, 14, and 92. So maybe having those kind of